week once again. And I have added a link into the description box below of a Esther Hicks video called Rampage of Love. It's about 4 minutes. It's quite lovely, and I highly recommend you listening to it each morning shortly after you get up. It will really elevate you if you allow it. It's one thing to hear something, it's another thing to really feel the vibration of the words being spoken. That's just another thing entirely. So I highly recommend listening to it just to help bring you into a much happier place each day before you walk out your front door, because the truth is, what you're thinking about, what you're feeling about is what is dictating the way you experience your reality, and it also aligns you to different individuals and experiences. So important to really think about and keep, tabs on what are the thoughts that you're entertaining all day, every day. It really does matter. It changes everything. Somebody who's under a great deal of stress tends to have a weaker immune system, opposed to somebody else who is in a much more balanced state of being. So there really is something to what you choose to entertain in your mind and in your heart each day, every day. And this is so much deeper than, wishing and wanting and wishful thinking, okay? To me, the law of attraction, it's much deeper than that. It's not so much the picture in your mind, it's the vibration of that. What emotion is that dictating in you or calling forth from inside of you? That's what's relevant, because, I've had things where the way I saw it in my mind actually unfolded perfectly 100%, but most of the time it doesn't really work that way. It's all about the emotional state of being I'm in, which, dictates the vibration in which I'm operating and creating from. Therefore, the experiences and people that show up are always in alignment, and it took me a long time to connect the dots, but I definitely see it. So it's more than wishful thinking. It's becoming in control of your thoughts and your emotions and your reactions, and making different choices, and allowing yourself to open up to new belief systems, okay? So that's what these cards are all about, and I would look at these as advice from Spirit to help you achieve something that you've been trying to achieve, or to overcome something that may be difficult and challenging for you that you've struggled with, okay? These are very beautiful tools from the divine to help you navigate your reality a little more smoothly. So I'm going to start with Sagittarius. As always, all signs are time-stamped in the description box below. I truly hope you all have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care, everyone. Hi, Sagittarius. So you guys received the better my story gets, the better my life gets. So what does that mean? Begin telling the story of your desire, and then add to it the details of the positive aspects that you can find that match those desires, and then embellish your positive expectation by speculating with your good feeling. Wouldn't it be nice if? Examples. You can say things like, only good things come to me, and I'll figure it out as I go along. Every time you tell your better feeling story, you will feel better, and the details of your life will improve. The better it gets, the better it gets. So this here is really saying that the story that you're telling and what you're really believing has so much more power than you can possibly imagine, okay? And as a bonus to help guide through these weekly oracle energies, I've drawn another card to give us direction as to what Spirit is specifically speaking about. So for you, Sagittarius, you are a very powerful being, and you need to know that, and you need to believe that. That's the only thing that's holding you back is your own story that you tell and the prison of various belief systems that you hold within your own mind. With this card combination, if you just start telling a different story and actually believing that, and you know what? Yes, the story you're telling is true. The things that you say happened did happen. There very well could have been a great deal of unfairness, unjust. Things can have not been going, working out for you well, but even though that's the truth, it's time to tell a different story so that you can have a different experience, okay? You are a very powerful being, and with this card coming as a clarifier, Spirit's saying, once you start changing your story and you see yourself as a champion, as the victor, as strong, as able, as capable, being in utter acceptance for what is and knowing you can create everything you want and need from the very point in which you stand right now, all you need to do really is believe in yourself and believe in the power of you and tell that story, how you changed circumstances, how you turned shit around. That's the story that you need to tell. That's what you need to focus on this week. So that is the message that I have for you guys. I hope that helped you and offers you some guidance, and I truly hope that you have a very beautiful week. Take care. Hi Capricorn, so you guys got welcome to planet Earth. You are here to seek joy. So what does that mean exactly in the Abraham universe? If we were talking to you on your first day here, we would say, welcome to planet Earth. There is nothing you cannot be or do or have. And your work here, your lifetime career, is to seek joy. As you think thoughts that feel good to you, you will be in harmony with who you really are. And in doing so, you will utilize your profound freedom. Seek joy first, and all of the growth that you could ever imagine will come joyously and abundantly onto you. So, Capricorn, I, as a little bonus, have drawn another oracle card to give direction on what Spirit is really saying here. What area of your life is this message to be focused towards? And what you guys got is manifestation. So, Capricorn, you guys have the power, okay? You are here to create and to enjoy and to love life and to be happy. As an earth energy, I know that the majority of you, this is general, so not all, the majority of you are very hard workers and you are very career orientated, and you live your life by structure and goals and achievement, and it's very earthly, very physical, and there's nothing wrong with that because Earth is a physical experience. But there is a part of you that does not believe in yourself enough that you can achieve your manifestations, okay? But you can. Welcome to planet Earth. You are here to experience joy. That's the message of your card, followed up with manifestation. Yes, you are here to achieve all things that you truly desire. But as I stated in the intro, it's much more than wishful thinking. It's believing, it's imagining, and it's walking forward, taking the steps that you can take now with what you have to walk towards what you're trying to achieve. And when you recognize that this is a 50-50 partnership between you and the universe, it will ease you. You won't feel like you have to figure it all out. You won't have to completely carve out the way before you take the first step forward. You will recognize that all you need to do is have the intention and the belief and start moving forward with what you have, and the universe will meet you halfway. Oops. Oh, see, I didn't even mean for that to happen. The universe will meet you halfway, and the manifestation will happen. Okay, Capricorn? So, really fantastic card pairing right there. You are here to experience joy. You are not just here to work hard. You are also here to experience joy and happiness. That is part of the human experience. Don't deny yourself that. The more joy you allow in, the more higher vibrating manifestational power becomes at your fingertips, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you all have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Hi, Aquarius. So you guys received, I am always receiving the essence of what I am giving. So most of us would take that to mean if I'm giving, I should, and being kind to others, I should be receiving all of that from others, but it goes a little bit deeper than that, okay? So, appreciation and love and alignment to that which is source is the ultimate giving back, so to speak, for in your pain or struggle, you have nothing to give back. What you are living is always an exact replication of your vibrational pattern of thought. Nothing could be more fair than life as you are living it. For as you are thinking, you are vibrating, and as you are vibrating, you are attracting, and so you are always getting back the essence of what you are giving. Now, this is talking about on a vibrational level. This is not talking about on a physical level, okay? Do not confuse the two. You could be very giving on a physical level, but the thoughts in your head and the emotions in your heart may be feeling like, you know, nobody's there for you, you're the one that's always there for everybody else. That right there is where you are creating from, not from all the giving that you are doing, but from the thoughts that you're thinking and the emotions that you're entertaining. That is key. And as a bonus, I've drawn another card here for Spirit to give us a focus of where exactly, you know, is this law of attraction card speaking to. And very interesting, you guys got the listening card. This here is basically your spiritual team saying, hey, you need to listen to us. You need to pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities. We're really trying to get through to you. We're really trying to help you out. We're really trying to bring you the information and the answers and the guidance that you are seeking, okay? But you're really caught up in your own head right now, and you're trying to control every aspect and see the way forward all the way to the end, and you cannot, like, that's an impossibility for where you stand, where you're vibrating at this time. But Spirit's saying, hey, I'm trying to get through to you to help you elevate so you can see through to the end, and you'll recognize that the weight is not all on your shoulders, okay? That's just a perception that you're holding inside of your own mind and your own belief system, and the belief system you have is very much there because of, you know, the experience of life you've had up to this point. Well, at any point you can change what you believe. A belief is just something that you have continually thought over and over and over and over, and as you do that, then reality itself starts to dictate that back to you as the truth. So, open your mind this week. Really just, you know, release and surrender, and know that it's more important where you are giving from on a vibrational level than you are giving from on a physical level. And Spirit is really trying to bring that message home to you this week, okay? So that's what I have for Aquarius. I hope you all have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Hi Pisces. So this week you guys received my attention to the unwanted attracts more unwanted. So in Abraham land, what does that mean for Pisces? For every pleasing thing, there is an unpleasing counterpart. For within every particle of the universe is that which is wanted, as well as the lack of that which is wanted. When you focus upon an unwanted aspect of something in an effort to push it away from you, it only comes closer, because you get what you give your attention to, whether it is something that you want or not. It is up to you to focus upon and attract that what is wanted. And attract what is wanted. Sorry. Okay, Pisces. So, this here is saying that if you, wherever your thoughts are, whether it's something that you're trying to move on from, or you like or don't like, or whatever, that's where you're creating from. So, let's say, the biggest thing as a reader I could tell you that comes up is love. So, let's just say there's an ex that you're trying to get over or move past. If you continually think about that individual and everything that happened, whether you're thinking about all that went wrong or you're thinking about all the stuff that you loved, you're keeping the essence of that individual in your reality of the now, and you're not making movement forward. Now, if you're coupled up with somebody, if you're continually focusing on all the things about them that you do not really care for, you don't desire, well, that's pretty much the experience you're creating for yourself with that individual. You've got to focus on what is it that you do love about them, and it will take some time to kill the momentum of your deep focus on the unwanted, but you will slowly begin to build the focus of momentum on the wanted, and then that will begin to permeate your reality. Now, I've drawn a second oracle card to help us give focus to where this unwanted thinking really needs to come into play. And what we have here is support, Pisces. You really need to stop feeling alone, not just in the physical realm, but also in the non-physical realm, because you have so much attention to that at this point in time of, various people letting you down, certain individuals not being there for you, people not bringing you favors when you've been there, all of those people taking advantage. You've really got to switch your focus, even if all of that is the truth and that's what you have experienced. Guess what? It's time to sweep that under the rug and come into a new belief system that you are supported, because this is the card that Spirit pulled out for you guys in regards to these unwanted thoughts that you are maintaining. You are loved, you are supported, and if you feel as though that's not the case and your reality seems to dictate that that's not the case, you need to take ownership of yourself and your own thinking and take steps forward to start feeling safer, start feeling more secure, start feeling like you do matter and you are supported, because Spirit is saying you are very important and we are here for you. We love you. We support you. You have a whole non-physical team as well as friendships in the physical realm, other support systems in the physical realm there for you. You've just got to open your mind and believe that you are not walking this path alone, okay? So that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Hi, Aries. So the card that you guys received for this week is, I am developing the skill to direct my thoughts. So, what does that mean? The most valuable skill or talent that you could ever develop is that of directing your thoughts towards what you want. To be adept at quickly evaluating all situations and then quickly coming to the conclusion of what you most want, and then giving your undivided attention to that. There is a tremendous skill in deliberately directing your own thoughts, that will yield results that cannot be compared with the results that mere action can provide. So, Aries, this is saying, yes, you're a go-getter, but you need to believe in yourself more, okay? General message of this, you need to believe in yourself more and only focus on that which is wanted, giving no attention to that which is not wanted. But what I've done this week is I've pulled an additional oracle card to give us direction as to where this particular message is really speaking. And for Aries, I got friendships. So what this is saying to me is you need to do some serious house cleaning when it comes to your thoughts and expectations of the various relationships in your life, okay? And since this is a general reading, to me, this is going to encompass all relationships, lovers, family, friends, co-workers, acquaintances, strangers you run into on the street or at the store. This here is saying that all the challenges and struggles that you are going through at this time within any relationship has a lot to do with your own belief and expectation of that individual themselves, okay? Now, the way you think about somebody, has a lot to do with their behavior that you've grown accustomed to seeing them habitually present to you, okay? But this week, try focusing on only the aspects about people in your life that you like and admire and appreciate about them, giving no real focus or attention to that which displeases you about them, okay? And this is just an exercise for this week, but this is Spirit saying, hey, if you're having challenges in your relationships, it's because it's where you're focusing. Doesn't mean that the negative things that you are aware of about individuals in your life don't exist. It's saying that you're receiving so much of that because that's where your focus is predominantly, 100%, okay? There are individuals who treat one person like utter crap in their life, and then another person they treat like gold. Well, it has everything to do with each individual's vibrational offering, okay? So this isn't about being a pushover or forgiving or turning the other cheek. No, this week is just about choosing to deliberately focus on the positive aspects of the individuals in your life, not allowing yourself to give any attention to negative aspects. Even if it's up in your face, you're like, nope, this week is not about that. I can focus on that next week if I want to. But this week, I really want to see what's beautiful and positive in all the people in my life, so that I can have like a paradigm shift here. I don't know, it feels really deep for some of you. So that's what I have for Aries for this week. I hope this offered some guidance for you, and I hope that you all have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Hi, Taurus. So this week you guys have, I can give my attention to the positive aspects. So what does that mean? Things are coming into your experience in response to your vibration. Your vibration is offered because of the thoughts you are thinking, and you can tell by the way you feel what kind of thoughts you are thinking. Find good feeling thoughts, and good feeling manifestations will follow. Make a decision to look for the best aspects in whatever you must give your attention to, and otherwise look only for good feeling things to give your attention to, and your life will become one of increasingly good feeling aspects. Now, this week I have drawn a bonus card to go along with this as where is Spirit trying to direct you to in your life specifically with this message? Well, we have Archangel Michael. So, Taurus, this to me is saying that many of you have been going through a lot of challenge. Some of it could just be emotional heartache. Some of it could be mental turmoil. Some of it could be fighting, with various people in your life. But with this Archangel Michael coming out to pair up with your Law of Attraction card, I can give my attention to positive aspects. This is Spirit saying, listen, I know that it's been really hard and trying on you as of late, but reach out to the angelic realm, reach out to God, reach out to Jesus, to Krishna, like Buddha, whoever it is that you connect to. Reach out to that deity, because there is support for you, and the more that you allow the non-physical to come into your life and heal you and soothe you, and being an earth sign, this could even sound like Chinese to you, but you are a spiritual being having a physical experience, and the more you allow the healing from the non-physical realm in your life, the easier it will become for you to give your attention to positive aspects of your life, opposed to, at this point in time, feeling really drawn and focused towards things that maybe aren't feeling so good or feel very challenging, because there may be a sense of you've got to figure this out, or you've got to see the long term, or maybe you're feeling hopeless, whatever the case may be. This week, really allow yourself to just let it all go. Reach out to the non-physical realm, especially Archangel Michael with the sword here. He's a powerful archangel to help cut out all the nonsense in your life, all the things that no longer serve you, so you can rise and float above the surface once again, okay? And in that space, it becomes much easier for you to put your attention back onto the things that are beautiful and positive in your life. Okay, so that's what I have for Taurus for this week. I hope that offered some guidance, and I hope that you all have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Hi, Gemini. So you guys have the Law of Attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. So what does that mean exactly? The realization that something is not as you want it to be is an important first step. But once you have identified that, the faster you are able to turn your attention in the direction of a solution, the better, because a continuing exploration of the problem will prevent you from finding the solution. The problem is a different vibrational frequency from the solution, and all thoughts or vibrations are affected by or managed by the Law of Attraction. So, Gemini, this week, no matter what comes your way, really don't get caught up in the problem or what's gone wrong. Really focus on the solution and moving forward, because I've drawn an additional card to go along with this to see where Spirit's trying to direct this message specifically in your life. And what you guys have here is focus. So with this card combination, focus, and then the Law of Attraction adds power to both problems and solutions. This week, very powerful energy in your mental realm. Your focus is your key, it's your gift, it's your freedom. Where you choose to direct that focus is, going to have a magnitude of effect going forward. And as this is general, this is obviously going to play out differently in all areas of life for you guys. I didn't get any specific area, I got focus. So that's telling me that where you're focusing your thoughts this week is quite important. And if you've been down in the dumps or really negative lately, try to be positive this week and look for things that feel good and that you like. And it could be simple as, maybe you're appreciating the flowers that are blooming on the trees as spring unfolds and all the flowers coming up out of the grounds, and how delicious coffee tastes, and just whatever it is that you can focus on that feels good and is positive, elevates your vibration. And that's clearly what Spirit is trying to direct you towards this week for whatever reason. It's just get your mind right, Gemini. You are very powerful in the mental realm in general. You're an air sign, so appreciate and respect the power of your thoughts, because it really dictates where you're vibrating, and where you're vibrating is where you're creating from. And this week, very important that you focus all your mental power and emotional power in the most positive place possible. And I just feel like if you've been in a funk, this is what gets you out of that funk, okay? This is the turning point for you to get things going in a much smoother direction. So that's what I have for Gemini for this week. I hope that you all have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Hi, Cancers. So you guys have my life story and the law of attraction. So that's a little bit vague, right? Let's see what that means. Okay. And this is also card number 1. So new beginnings, perhaps. Each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the powerful law of attraction's response to the thoughts you think and the story you tell about your life. Your money and financial assets, your body's state of wellness, clarity, flexibility, size and shape, your work environment, how you are treated, work satisfaction and rewards. Indeed, the very happiness of your life experience in general is all happening because of the story you tell. Now, very interesting, Cancer. I drew a second oracle card to go along with this card to see, where Spirit's trying to focus this message in your life specifically. And the card that I got for you guys is children. Okay, so I feel there's kind of a dual message happening here, as this is a general reading. Obviously, first and foremost, some of you either are having issues with fertility and you're wanting children, adoption issues, or it could even be the children that are already physically present in your life. You're having a lot of issue with them. So, Spirit is saying that the story you're telling about your children, regardless of where you fall on the spectrum of this challenge in regards to children, your story has everything to do with the way things are unfolding in your life in that area, okay? And the more you decide to start telling a different story and focusing on new aspects about the situation, the more positive aspects, opening your mind to new possibilities and expansion, and trusting Spirit that, everything is okay, no matter how it might look right now, really going to help you out this week, okay? For others of you, this is more about a need to stop being so serious and come into a much more playful state of mind and emotional state of being, especially when it comes to the story you're telling about your life. It's your choice to talk about what's going on in your life, and you can talk about the things that are going well and working out for you, the little blessings of the everyday, or you can really focus on what isn't working out, what you're lacking, what's going wrong, what you don't have, okay? It's your choice on what you choose to discuss, because in both situations, on both sides of the fence, it's very true. You are lacking some things, but on the other side of that fence, there are blessings in your everyday that are beautiful, and there are ways that you are very abundant. So focus on that. Focus on the abundance that is there. Focus on the love that is there, and come into the vibration of youth, of children, and imagine and create from that very pure place, okay? There's no purer place of creation than that of a child, okay? They are not tainted the way an adult is, and you need to find your way back to that place within yourself and start imagining and creating and telling a story from there, okay, Cancer? So that's what I have for you guys. I hope that you all have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Hi, Leo. The card that you guys received for this week is I can always tell a different financial abundance story. So what that means is what anyone else has or does not have has nothing to do with you. The only thing that affects your experience is the way you utilize the non-physical energy with your thought. Your abundance or lack of it in your experience has nothing to do with what anybody else is doing or having. It only has to do with your perspective. It only has to do with your offering of thought. If you want your fortunes to shift, you have to begin telling a different story. Okay, so Leo, it looks like you guys are the first sign to get a card that is specifically talking about money. And I've actually drawn a second oracle card to give more information about what area of your life the Law of Attraction cards are speaking, but in your case it was pretty obvious that this is about finances, but I love that New Beginning is the card that corresponds with that. So basically I'm getting that many of you are either struggling with some sort of financial situation at this time, or there's some worry and apprehension about the future regarding your finances and resources. And with this card combination, Spirit says you've got to tell a different story. You've got to entertain different thoughts. You've got to find security in what you do have right now, because there is a financial new beginning for you. So if you've been without a job, this definitely could be the week that you get a new job. Yay, right? But for all of you, when it comes to your resources and your money and your abundance in general, really pay attention to the way you feel. Do you feel lackful? Are you focused on what's missing, or the money you don't have to pay for XYZ? Or are you focused on, the things you do have, the food in your stomach, the roof over your head, the bills that you have been able to pay? It's really where you choose to focus, and the more you focus on what is going right and how much you do have, the more you open yourself up to that vibration of energy, which naturally will bring more resources into your experience. And since this is general, that could play out in so many different ways. It doesn't have to just be money. So for you guys, focus on brand new beginnings in your thinking when it comes to finances, career, abundance, resources, because you guys are on the verge of something. And I really feel as though this week, if you can put yourself there mentally, you will be there physically not too long from now. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Hi, Virgo. So you guys received I Can Transform My Own World. It's card number 55. And it says, make lists of positive aspects. Make lists of things you love and never complain about anything. And as you use those things that shine bright and make you feel good as your excuse to give your attention and be who you are, you will tune to who you are, and the whole world will begin to transform before your eyes. It is not your job to transform the world for others, but it is your job to transform it for you. A state of appreciation is pure connection to Source, where there is no perception of lack. Okay, so Virgo, I have also pulled a second oracle card to anchor down where this specific message from the Law of Attraction cards is playing out in your life. And you guys received the answered prayer cards. So I really get the sense with answered prayer and I can transform my own world. Many of you have been seeking a guidance, or you have a prayer out to the universe for something, and as this is general, it's going to be different for all of you, whatever this prayer is, but you have the power to make this happen in your life. It's there. You just have to believe that, okay? You have to give your attention to the fact that miracles happen every day. Prayers are answered every single day. The unexpected happens every single day. Therefore, why can't those things happen to you too? It's a matter of what you believe and expect can come into your world on any given day in any given moment. And for some of you, you may need to just release and surrender your control, your expectation of how you think something needs to work out and unfold. You just need to completely let it go so that Spirit can come in and answer this prayer. But regardless of this beautiful card here, you, Virgo, you have the power to transform your own world, and it comes down to truly believing in miracles and that the divine hears you and that you are divinely led every step of the way, even if it doesn't feel that way sometimes, okay? And the more you come into that, the more you relax into that vibration of ease and trust in the universe, this unfolds for you, okay? I feel like this card has come up for you guys before. You've got to allow it, and it starts inside your mind, okay? Because your thoughts, your emotions create the vibration in which you are experiencing and creating from. So believe in the magic of the universe, okay? It's truly in your hands, Virgo, and something beautiful wants to unfold once you open that door to let it in. So that's what I have for you for this week. I hope you have a very beautiful and blessed week, Virgo. Take care. Hi, Libra. So you guys received, I am the attractor of my every experience. It is card number 8, and it says, you are meant to live an expansive, exhilarating, good-feeling experience. It was your plan when you made the decision to become focused in your physical body in this time-space reality. You were born knowing that you are a powerful being, that you are good, that you are the creator of your experience, and that the law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn, is the basis of the universe, and you knew it would serve you well, and so it has. Wow, that's a pretty deep message. In fact, out of all the readings, I only have one more after you, Libra. That is probably the deepest message that's been delivered for this week. So I am not surprised, because I have drawn a second oracle card to guide us to where this message of the law of attraction is really speaking in your life. And we have Guardian Angel. So I am the attractor of my every experience. Guardian Angel. First and foremost, you are not alone. For those of you who are going through some challenges at this time, you are not alone. You are very physically supported at this time by the non-physical realm, and there is in essence a sense of you needing to really look at yourself from a different vantage point about whatever this challenging situation is, and see how you have attracted this into your life. And as the card says, you're not a bad person, you don't deserve bad things, but when you believe and have expectations in your mind of negative things for yourself, then those things will pop up. I mean, there's a quote, what you fear the most seems to come true, and that alone should teach you the power of your mind. Also, the placebo effect, okay? The thoughts in your mind are so strong, and it's not a tit for tat thing, okay? This isn't about wishful thinking and things like that. It's the thoughts that you entertain in your mind create an emotional response within you. And that is what is creating your vibrational offering. That is what is creating the space that draws all your experiences and people into your reality. And so, as you begin to recognize that and connect the dots, you will see how you are the attractor of every experience. And that's why it's honestly a choice of whether you're going to focus on what you do have, what is going right in your life, what you are abundant in, or are you going to focus on what's going wrong, what you lack, what's missing. It's where you want to vibrate, and where you vibrate is where you experience reality from. So you are not alone, Libra, okay? And your guardian angels are really trying to help you connect the dots of where you've been that's led to the now, so that you can create a better future going forward, ridding yourself of all these lower vibrational experiences that just really aren't a part of you. They're more attached to a belief system that no longer serves you. So that is what I have for you, Libra, for this week. I hope that this offered you some guidance, and I hope that you have a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Hi, Scorpio. You guys received "My life is as good as I allow it to be." It is card number 48. And it says, many people focus upon unwanted things with no deliberate intention to the emotional guidance within them. And then they try to compensate for their lackful thinking with physical action. And because of this misalignment of energy, they do not get the results from their action. So then they try harder by offering more action, but still things do not improve. Like the air you breathe, abundance in all things is available to you. Your life will simply be as good as you allow it to be. So Scorpio, I have pulled a second oracle card to help us understand where Spirit is trying to focus this message in your life specifically. And what we have here is self-acceptance. So for many of you, this is saying you've got to love you. And if you are trying to exercise, change your hair, change your clothes, change anything about your external self, but inside you're still berating yourself or putting yourself down or saying you're not good enough or saying you're not beautiful, it's hindering your progress, okay? You've got to start on the inside. That the outside is like the final end result. So once okay, let's give an example. So let's just say you want to start exercising because you want to feel better about yourself physically. So you're going to the gym, you're, eating what you need to eat, but you're miserable and you hate yourself for the fact that you're even in this position, that you need to do all these things just to feel good about who you are. Do you feel the energy of that? It's not productive. It's not uplifting. It's not elevating. You need to be going to the gym because you love yourself and you want a strong, healthy body. It's not because you need to look better. It's because you need to love you first, okay? Because once you love you, your physical body the appearance of it, you're more at ease with that, okay? Because you recognize there is so much more to you than your body, okay? And this doesn't just have to be about your body. This could be how you feel about yourself in a relationship, how you feel about yourself at a job, how you feel about yourself taking some sort of class. You know, Spirit's saying this week, really love yourself, because your life is only going to be as good as you love you, okay? As you have good expectation for you, and not so much from a place of, oh, I deserve XYZ, but more because you're just vibing there naturally. Every day you're seeing what is abundant in your life. You're seeing what is going right in your life. You're seeing the people who do love you and care about you for who and what you are, and nothing more than that. That's where you want your focus to be. And in that place, it becomes easier to love you, okay? And then all the other stuff, it doesn't matter so much. And once it doesn't matter so much, it seems to all just fall into place. So Scorpio, this week, love yourself and have beautiful thoughts about yourself and your future and where you're going, because you deserve it. And Spirit's saying, you matter, you are very special, and you are very important, and you need not lose sight of that. Losing sight of that really affects the experience of your reality, because you are a very powerful creator, okay?